Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Love After Lockup Season 2, Episode 30, Menace to Society, okay? Let's jump right in, okay? First we got Lacey, John, and Shane, okay? Lacey. Lacey goes back home from spending time with Shane. You know, she's I'm second years. I don't know how to pack. On one hand I like John, and then on the other hand I like Shane. I don't understand what's going on. So okay, and I'm like, all right, Lacey. She goes back home. Her daddy's like, hey, girl, like, whew, thank you back home. Like, I love my grandkids, but you know, like, I'm glad you back home, okay? And so her kids are happy to see her too, and everything, and they're all jumping on her and stuff. And I was like, it's cute, it's cute. So daddy's like, so how was your photo shoot? And we're like, what? But we forgot that like she had lied to her daddy and her kids and stuff and said that she was going on a photo shoot or like a modeling gig or something. And but she really went to drive 7 hours to go see Shane, okay? Because they don't know about Shane, okay? Keep up, y'all. So, she's like, I don't know when I should tell my dad about Shane, because I don't know how he's gonna something like that. And so, yeah. Okay, so the next scene we get from her, something was wrong with her backyard. Her little umbrella didn't go on the table, and so Daddy's trying to fix that for her. And she proceeds to tell us that she really loves dating inmates. Okay, she finds regular guys boring. Okay, because when they argue with her, because when she argues with them, they don't argue back, and you know they nice guys, and she ain't got time for that. Okay, and I'm like, okay, Lacey, okay. And we see her dad is just frustrated with her. He's like, girl, so you really want to be with John? So that's what you want to do? Like, you want to? Okay. She's like, I have to tell my dad something. Okay, Dad. I think that I forgot the little girl's name. I think such and such is for John. And Daddy's like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. So she said that she had one baby daddy before, which we thought was baby daddy for all three of her kids. But now she's saying the little girl could be for John, okay? Because she's been knowing John since high school. And she was saying she got pregnant around the time as she was with John. But she was messing with John, and she was married to her ex-husband at the same time or whatever. So, child, that is like, look, girl. Ooh, you know, if you wasn't my daughter, girl, I would have been like, why do you do things that you do, Lacey, girl? Like, who is a mess? But anyway, the end of Lacey's scenes are like she goes to visit John, and that's pretty much it. Like, we didn't even get to see the conversation or nothing. All we got to see was John, and I was like, all right, girl, like, y'all really trying to save this, y'all really trying to like prolong this confrontation with John, but okay. So that was it for Lacey, John, and Shane. I combined John and Shane and called them Jane. Whew, Lacey girl, I don't know how you do it. Okay, anyways. Next we got Cheryl and Josh. Okay. We didn't see them last episode, but anyways. Josh, he meets Cheryl at the hotel. She's staying at the hotel because, you know, he got the ankle monitor on, and she can't be over at his mama house because, you know, mama don't like her, okay? And because mama thinks that Cheryl's trying to sleep with her man, okay? And I'm like, girl, that's a mess. Anyways, so he makes it to the hotel to see her, and he's trying to be all lovey-dovey, and then he tells us that he owes $84,000 to the state because when he was younger, he had a few high-speed train scenes or whatever, and he crashed some nice cars, okay? So he owes $84,000 in restitution. I'm like, no, that mercy, Jesus. That's a lot of money. So he has to start, like, paying on that. But I thought it was kind of messed up what he was saying after that. He was saying, like, he can't start, if he has to start paying on it to get his license, because they took his license. But in order to get a job, he needs to have a license. So, I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of y'all getting y'all money back if y'all don't give this man his license, okay? But anyway, And so Cheryl's like, look, I'll pay for it. Okay. And Josh is like, nah, girl, it's not a big deal. Like, I'll pay for it. He's like, I don't want my woman to pay for it. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? But anyway, and so she proceeds to get mad for some reason. I'm like, girl, I was with Josh. I didn't understand why she was getting mad, okay? But she got mad, and he basically was calling her a psycho. He was like, this girl is crazy. Like, she's nice like 70% of the time, and 30% of the time she crazy. And I was like, I'm gonna have to agree with you, because she was getting mad, and I'm like, girl, what you getting mad for? Like, I didn't understand what was going on. They get to arguing, and she like tries to walk out. She's like, come follow me, because we need to get away from these cameras so we can have a conversation. And so she leaves, and he watches her leave, and I'm watching her leave too. Like, girl, where you going? Like, and she comes back. She's like, so you wasn't gonna follow me? And he was like, nah, I'm not about to argue with you in the hotel hallway, girl. That's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. So, but anyway, next scene, they make up. And I'm like, okay, girl, like, it didn't, like, he basically was saying the same thing. He was trying to be nice. He was like, you crazy. And she was like, you right. And they get to kissing and stuff. I'm like, girl, okay. Anyways, next scene, during a commercial break, they go to the bank to open up a checking account for Josh, okay? And of course, we know this is kind of ironic, because your boy last offense was he was robbing banks, okay? And so he goes in there and she goes in there, and they talking to the teller. And you know, with TV, they're like, you know, tell her what you got locked up for, and tell her that you got locked up. So he's like, yeah, you know, I was just locked up. And the teller was like, what was you locked up for? And he was like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, when you hear this, it's gonna be real funny, girl. It's like, woo, it's gonna blow your mind, girl. Who I was robbing banks. And she was like, but that was in the past, girl. I ain't robbing banks no more, girl. Gotcha, girl. He was like, yeah, that's fine. As long as you ain't robbing, you know. She was like, you know, we'll take your money or whatever. And he was like, that was my motto before too. And I was like, okay, all right, Josh, okay. And so that was all for Cheryl and Josh, okay? Then we get to the new couple, Glorietta and Alex. I'm gonna call Glorietta Pennywise from this moment on, because she was giving me Pennywise vibes this whole episode, okay? So we see Glorietta. She's at her house and she's packing, because she is going to go pick up Alex out of prison, okay? And she is, freaking out. Your girl goes from like up to down in like 0.2 seconds, okay? So we see her packing, okay? We see her putting her stuff in the car, and she has like 100 balloons she got for this man, okay? And she stuffs them in the back of her car. She can't see, okay, out the back of her car. I'm like, we TV, why didn't y'all, like, you doing all type of illegal stuff on TV, girl. You can't see out the back of your car. Like, you will definitely get pulled over for that, girl. Like, what is going on, okay? Giving me all types of Pennywise vibes with the Okay, so she's driving in the car, and she gets so excited, she starts crying. Okay, she's like, I'm so happy to see him. Oh, I'm messing up my makeup. Oh my gosh. He gonna hate me. He gonna think I'm ugly. I'm like, girl, Glorietta is really putting on for the cameras or something, girl. But I was like, all right, if you want to act like Pennywise, girl, this whole season, that's fine with me, sis. So, basically, she pulls up to the prison, and as soon as she gets outside, you know, with her little balloons looking like Pennywise, and she has some red shoes on too. I was like, oh my girl, who with them clown shoes? She gets outside holding the balloons, and what he was pop, 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 pop. And she's like, oh my gosh, is that gunshots? Girl, is that gunshots, girl? It's crazy over here, girl. Oh, do I hear gunshots, girl? And I'm like, Glorietta thinks she thinks this is fun, okay? And so, Alex, Alex gets out. He got the little prison walk. You know what I'm saying? Got the little. We see him holding the stuff. He got the little prison walk. And Alex, I wasn't ready for Alex's voice. Okay, he was like, it's your boy Alex. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got released. You know what I'm saying? And I got my girl Gloria, my little baby Glorietta. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I told her she had a sexy little voice on the phone and whatever. And you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's my little baby. And I was like, he was giving me real like gangster voice. I was like, okay, Alex, okay. I wasn't ready for Alex. It didn't look like he would sound like that from the first time we saw him last episode. But I was like, okay, girl. And there, so she, she's excited, whatever. And she was so excited she forgot where she parked. I was like, "Lord," and they just look crazy in the parking lot holding these balloons or whatever. And I was like, "Girl, this Glorietta." And so when I find out where she parked at, he's like, she's like, "Hey, these are your balloons," and he's like, "Okay, cool." And he just let go like $100 worth of balloons, and I was like, you know what, like. I'd have been mad. That's $100 worth of balloons. You just gonna let go fly into the air, girl. Anyways, that was Glorietta and Alex, okay? Next we get to Andrea and Lamondre, okay? Controversy around Andrea and Lamondre, okay, but whatever. We'll go what they tell us on, on TV, girl, but y'all been telling me, it's not looking good for Lamondre, okay? So Andrea goes to speak with a detective who is familiar with Lamondre. And, she comes there, like, expecting to hear some good news or something about Lamondre. And he's like, girl, Lamondre is, one of the most gangsterous men I've ever encountered, girl. This man he was a menace of Daytona Beach, girl. Like, if he don't like you, he gonna retaliate against you, like, Lamondre ain't nothing to be fooled with, girl. Like, he's using you. And she was like, what? I cannot believe. Why would you? I really thought he was a changed man. Oh, so he really bad? Oh my God. So he really a criminal? Oh my gosh. I have some things to think about. You putting some things into perspective for me. Oh my gosh. I really didn't think Lamondre was really a criminal. He said he was a good guy. So I was like, all right, Andrea. So the detective is like, girl, this man, he got approved for his appeal. He's been appealing the court to have a trial, girl, but that don't mean he about to get released. Like, he might be in there for another good 5 more years, girl. Like, that's just what it is. And she's like, oh my gosh, he said he was getting out. I have some things to think about. I'm like, girl, what do you have to think about? Bye. That was all for Andrea and Lamondre. Okay, next we get to Lizzy and Daniel. Lizzy and Daniel. So Lizzy, she dropped Daniel off at his mama house. He was saying that like he likes staying with Lizzy and that's where he's been staying, But they want to get to know each other, so he's gonna go stay at his mama's house. I was like, okay, that didn't make too much sense, but I think Lizzy was like, look, I don't want you staying in my house, okay? You gotta go stay at your mama's house, okay? And so he was like, all right, cool. I think that's what happened. But anyway, he goes over there to his mama house and they start arguing, okay? Daniel says that he don't like that, she be disrespecting Lizzy. And she's like, but she wants you to drink all the time and like you was on drugs. And I think, you drinking, you being an addict and drinking, is right from getting released. Like, it's not a good mix. And I mean, I agree with Mama. Like, why would you think when you just getting released, you want to go get drunk and drink? And it's like, okay, like that's not good for an addict, like, okay. But Daniel don't understand that. He's like, look, I don't want to stay with Mama because I don't like, because we always fight. And I'm like, I see why y'all fight, because you do what you want to do, and Mama don't know how to control you. Okay, so anyways, Daniel tells us that like, Lizzy The mama says this to Daniel. She's like, she doesn't like her. Just even the drinking part aside, she was like, I don't know if Lizzy's really down for you because she never went to go see you when you was locked up, and all the like the 14-page letters you would like write her, she never wrote you back. And Daniel was like, yeah, I mean, you're right. She never went to come see me, and all the letters I sent her, she never wrote me back. But prison relationships are hard, and I understand. Lizzy was going through whatever. And I'm like, I mean, Mama has some points, okay? like Lizzy acting like she down now, but you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like, I don't know. And so Daniel proceeds to tell us that he would pick Lizzy over his own mama. And I'm like, ooh, okay, y'all so disrespectful to this woman. But anyways, next scene we get of them, Lizzy goes to pick Daniel up because they're gonna go drink. Okay, this is I'm with Mama. Like, all y'all want to do is drink. This boy just got out of prison. Like, okay, and so Lizzie's like, you got a problem with me? to his mama, basically. That's basically what she said. And so they get to arguing, and she proceeds to tell Lizzy like what she's been saying the whole time or whatever. And Lizzy gets super disrespectful, and I was like, girl, Lizzy would have got popped right in her face if I was the mom. I would pop. Who do you think you're talking to? Okay, like, please don't get out of character. Okay, like, let's have a civilized conversation, but don't be cursing at me, sis. Like, but Daniel's mom is different. Okay, and I was like, y'all, Lizzy and Daniel, y'all really lucky, okay? Because Daniel's mom is a really nice lady, and y'all pushing her, okay? So, but basically they resolve their issue and they hug it out. They don't really resolve the issue, but they just kind of like say they resolve it for right now and they move on, okay? Last but not least, of course, since Andre and Lamondre is like nowhere to be seen, Vincent and Amber is my favorite couple, okay? So Vincent and Amber, so they're driving in the car, and Amber and Vincent gets a call. It's from his like Grandmanita, hey Grandmanita, oh Grandmanita, yeah, I'm in Georgia doing a little side job, and Amber's like, I don't know why he's lying to his grandma. He is not doing no side job in Georgia. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, who would want to say like, hey grandma, I came all the way to Georgia to pick up my felon bae. Okay? Like, why would he say that? So I was like, I mean, that's not too crazy. Out of all of the crazy things he done did, I don't think that's too crazy, okay? But anyway. So he drops her off to the nail salon because she's gonna go meet with her ex-prison cellmate, Michelle. Okay, and they're gonna get like a pedicure done, and she wants to talk to Michelle about Vincent and how awkward it is with Vincent, and she tells her like it's been awkward. Girl, he tried to adopt puppy. He lied to his grandma in that car. Like, girl, what's going on? What's going on, girl? And Michelle is like, you know what? Like, he's a con artist, and he's trying to con you, sis. He's trying to get you knocked up. He's trying to write you off as a tax benefit. Okay, and I was like, all right, Michelle. So that's what Michelle says. She's, Michelle's on the same page with the mama. Like, girl, run, okay? With a puppy's mama. So that was all. That was all that's happened this episode. Wasn't too much that happened, y'all. Let me know what y'all thought of the episode below. Give me a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye.